Eagle Football's finished there. Palace won, Brighton won again. I'm here with Tristan. Tale of two halves, I'll say.
Yeah, I thought the first half we were the better team. We had the better chances in the first half than we did in the second. Brighton had some, but second half was all Brighton. I mean, it's glad all over, more like shit all over, because we can't win for toffees at home right now. I mean, when we took Ayer off, who was one of our best players, he's been our best attacking player this season potentially between him and Edwards.
It literally changed
Yeah,
the
exactly.
game.
It changed the game. You bring Eze on, who A was out of position, B wasn't fully fit. He had a chance. He had a one-on-one, and he stuttered, and he just flipping took too many touches. It was pathetic, man. It was just like it was a disastrous substitution. It cost us big time. If Ayer was on the pitch, I reckon we would have potentially won it. But Brighton were all over us. I mean, I could just see it coming. I wasn't surprised when they scored. I was just like, I just had no words. But it's like the 1-1 fixture does it again for us. I mean, it's like deja vu or over, sorry. There's literally been a deja vu of like 1-1 draws. I mean, I think that's 5 1-1 draws in a row at home, I think.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
It's ridiculous, man, honestly. Honest to God, we can't finish this lot off, but I'm fuming, man, you know. Our home form, like I said, is dire. We can't score for toffees, we can't attack. We sat back too deep in parts of the first half. Yes, we went 1-0 up, but second half, just go for it. We started off bright, and then we just dropped off. We got tired, we got shaky. He had players on that bench, like Amada and Franca, and he was complimenting them, saying how good they are, how more engaged he's been with them, and he doesn't bring them on. He brings on an unfit Eze instead. I would have preferred Franca on, maybe, because he's clearly fitter than Eze. Eze's just come back from injury, and he was appalling. Honest to God. Can I say something as well? Like,
Yeah, sure.
I could come in here and scream right now, but I'm not going to. I just can't be bothered. I just cannot. It's just like, I just prefer to just let this game slide and just have a good Christmas, and we'll see what happens with Chelsea and Brentford. But I'm a Roy out. Roy's got to go. He's got to walk. Thanks for the memories and keeping us up in the past and what he's achieved this year, you know, keeping us in the Prem again. But he's got to go. He's got to walk. I mean, he's ruining his legacy as a Palace boss, as a Palace legend. The fans turned on him. I'm just sick of him. I'm sick of the tactics. The football's uninspiring. It's dull. It's pathetic. It's just, I mean, today I found more entertaining drinking a pint of beer than watching that game. And obviously, yeah, the goal was being scored. At least we scored. But I mean, it's just dire. The players aren't playing for him. They've lost their spirit. He's lost the dressing room. We haven't even won a game in December. We've got 1 win in 11, Rich. 1 win in 11. And this feels worse than it did under Vieira, even though we haven't lost like 1 win in 16 or whatever it was at the beginning of this year. It's been an awful year at home, being a Palace fan in general. The only reason we're not in the bottom three is because of our away form, because the players are scared to play at Sellers Park. The players just haven't got the confidence in the balls anymore, you know. But they just need to give a bit more, or it's the manager. The manager's the clear problem, and that mug sitting up in the stand, Steve Parish, who it's another waste of space. He's a narcissist. He's an attention seeker, and he just brings nothing to the club. He hasn't got a clue. He's got a spending jam, but we all know that's not going to happen. I'm just sick of it all, Rich, man. I'm just sick of it. And it was a shame because we looked like we were holding on. Dean Henderson was having a fairly decent game, but he had a few shaking moments towards the end. It looked like we were going to hold on, and then they equalised. It just sucked the soul out of the ground, out of the players, out of everything to do with Palace today. You know what I mean? But credit to Brighton. I'm not going to lie. As much as I hate them and their scum, they were the better team. They showed up. They played a better football. And if you don't mark players like Danny Welbeck, you're gonna get punished. That's what happened, man. Honestly, it's a sad day. But I've got the energy.
It was a very decent header from him, to be fair. Man of the match.
Jordan Ayew is our best player. His hold-up play scored the goal. Like I said, why he came off, I won't know. He wasn't injured. I don't care if he was tired. Do you know what I mean? Playing, he gives his all, man. Just like I said, when we take him off, it ruined the game. It killed us, man.
Absolutely.
I was disappointed and just extremely peed off. But I just got to the point where it's just like, what's the point ranting on about it, honestly? So
Tristan,
what it is.
up the Palace.
Hopefully we win. See you, man. Take care, man.